Alright, so welcome to another Ride with Olonka. Today we will discuss about the whole World Cup. I mean, today be the last day of the World Cup. I mean, it's been should I say a mixed feeling, because me as them come as Ghana, no, the feeling lost for my inside. But I did watch one or two. Today I get with me some sports journalists for Ghana Web. I go make you go introduce himself. But first of all, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who has subscribed. You guys have, I mean, the love you they show me be mad every time I talk this thing. And we are not going to stop the talk I'm to Charlie. Mad love. My brother here, he too gets YouTube channel. So I beg, if he introduce himself, he go mention all of them. Then I go write down for the screen safe. So say I beg, make you guys to subscribe for inside. So say things go move again in
Sharp.
So we'll go right into it. I beg, make you introduce yourself.
Charlie, my name be Joseph Adamafi. We are the sports journalist with Ghana Web. Charlie, it's been a long time coming, like 2017 till now. So
Charlie, it looks like yesterday.
yeah.
And I'm so proud. Proud. I mean, we saw you, and I mean, me, I'm happy. I'll be happy for you because as you start well, to be frank, we all the love sports, but we know really click say Charlie who could do something like this. It be me say you really go into them.
Charlie.
Wow.
No easy. Way along the line we are open my YouTube channel. So yeah, sports updates Ghana. We are the work for Ghana Web. So sometimes the stories you manage they read for Ghana Web. Yeah, we did the background where we did right.
You see. So I beg wear your seatbelt for me.
Charlie.
Hope I go see you for road, you know. Yes.
Essential.
So it be you. I mean, you guys there behind. I mean, how many of you did the Ghana Web?
Oh, the Ghana Web, the sports team there will be like 4.
Okay.
And I boss 2 days more. So okay. Charlie, we write all the stories, then things. The World Cup winner, we cover one at thing, then everything.
It be so.
Sharp.
Tell me about your journey before we go into the World Cup.
My journey as a journalist.
As a sports journalist.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, no, but the people way them day back for them. I won't make them
come all the way. I'll be Choco Boy with Charlie. You don't know anybody for the sports industry inside. So I was a teacher and I did some short course in journalism. Then
where as in GIJ?
No, Charlie, this GH Media then my home be Media Today Institute. So some small 3 months course in sports journalism. We are see Charlie. Nah, nothing with this certificate. So what make I do? Make I send my application letters with it be internship. Charlie, we are send Joy FM. I send 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Different times. Every 3 months I send one way. Last the one far. So November inside like 2016, we then bill me say Charlie, you can't submit your letter, say you won't do it. Internship. We are say say I for come rep exams. I say internship to make a camera exams. Charlie, no easy. So I go rep the exams. It will not be hard via some general synonyms questions. Then I write one story. Be where I do. So then be like 2015 rather. So 2016 January we then bill me say Charlie, I for start the internship. I go start. So me I don't know anybody.
As you go there, nobody. So you know be who you know you take
Charlie Joy FM there, not be who we know. I just go. Me who I know, George Ado Jr. I don't know him. I don't know Gary Al Smith, but them more than they there. I go meet them for there.
Now they come be say as you go there, who be the notable sports journalists with not them day there.
Oh, as I go there, Gary did there, George Ado Jr. did there, Ridwan did there, Nathaniel Atotu did there. We all these people now they listen to them for radio. So Charlie, now they be me say Charlie, working with some of these senior journalists, we had really along the line with Charlie right there. Most of the boys can't take over Jimenez no revamp for them. So yeah.
Okay. So you talk something about you hear about all of these people. Who go? I mean, before you take the sports, as in say they do who way you inspire you, like who you watch, you look up to
Charlie, the seniors there plenty things. If I still go mention there, but me now, Charlie, my opinion, we wake up now, enjoy FM, the radio they enjoy it. So at 6:45.
Shout out to old boy, big man.
So like 6:45 now. Before you go left go school now, if I listen the sports 15 minutes.
Wow.
So I for listen the sports. Then by Charlie 7:10 I catch job. I catch school. SS time at the talk. So always I listen George Adu Jr. Then so it was a pleasure
meeting him and working with him.
Charlie. The first assignment I go for Joy FM now be some Vodafone assignments. We then take so Campbell Camp Ghana. Where I go now. The first day I go job now. Where I go. So I got Miss George Ado for there. Say you close job. So I come this assignment. He shock us. So he can't like my matter. So Charlie. The Joy FM there, Charlie, I never could forget. Then teach me how to do video editing, audio editing, story writing. Charlie, if you go Joy FM, you don't learn anything there. Charlie, you learn everything in journalism.
Okay, so let's move straight into the World Cup.
The World Cup. Wow, Charlie, this World Cup there, I never seen some before.
What has been your highest about the World Cup?
Highest, Charlie. Charlie, Saudi Arabia they score Argentina 2-1. Friday Argentina did final. Saudi Arabia did house, Charlie. Ghana 2, Charlie. We force, but you know force.
What's your take on the Ghana national team? The performance?
Charlie, the performance there, Charlie. Yawa.
You feel say we did
fiasco, Charlie. You know,
rating the performance from 1 to 100, what could be your percentage you give Charlie, the Ghana Blackstars?
40%. Below average. Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
Below average.
Why you they feel say be so?
Charlie, we get potential. We get players in the team. But Charlie, the coach not play the right players. See,
is it the fault of the coach or was he being forced to take some decisions? Like, I mean, me, I feel say, it no be the coach. Because one, the coach maybe this coach will make we see a lot of these players, right?
I could use the nice and we can see appear already.
That one they are fine. But there are a lot of them
you open door for players to see nationalities and stuff.
I don't understand why a coach would do that and then not select them to play a match. Which means he see the potential in them where something. Me, I will say
people they believe say be player interference. We one thing about every rumor, there's an iota of truth
exactly
in it, and the same way there is an iota of truth in it, the same way the voice of the people, like they will say, the voice of God. So I feel like, see, if Ghanaians do them a selection right now, like by this time, the Blackstars did far. So go see, I listen to people and people can give me the starting lineup of the Blackstars, what it's supposed to be, but Charlie. You go there, then Charlie, some player be they play Crystal Palace, you know they sit up, you know score goal before, then start time, then in brother, then so Charlie, really bad. Really bad. So me there like Charlie, the fact say people they talk say Charlie, some big weeks in the GFA they interfere in player selection. That one they agree to some extent because Charlie, the players we get, Barbara Man no for start the Blackstars match
in any way. Well, but Ghana there will come out. Take us through the group stages. Who you feel say be the best team of the group stages? I know say it's been a long time, but who do you think was which country was the best in the group stages?
I think Brazil.
Brazil was the best in the group stages.
Yeah, Brazil. Then I'll take
did any team get 9 points out of 9?
9 out of 9. I think that would be Netherlands. Or did Netherlands draw? Netherlands did not draw a match. They defeated Qatar. They defeated Ecuador. They met Senegal. I think they got 9 points.
I think
they
so.
got 9 points.
And you think they are not the best out of? Well, because Brazil dropped points.
Netherlands, Charlie, they lacked some few issues with the attack, and that is why they were unable to beat how do you call it? The finalists, Argentina, to make it to the semis of the World Cup. So yes, Netherlands, some small issues be like that.
Okay. All right. But I mean, the African contingents in the World Cup. Which of them you feel well? We rank them with them be 5.
Okay, if
which
I go rank them, okay, rank them in order.
According to performance.
According to performance, well, I'll put obviously the North Africans, Morocco top. Then second, I'll put Cameroon. Cameroon got out of the group stages, but they did better than Senegal in my estimation. Senegal made it out of the group stages. They met England, unfortunately, they couldn't.
Why do you choose Cameroon ahead of Senegal?
Yeah, Cameroon got 4 points. Senegal also got 4 points.
Okay.
But it's just that in Cameroon's group, they had Switzerland and what do you call it? Brazil top the group.
Okay.
Yes. And I think it was goal difference or goal difference of 1 point.
Cameroon put up a good show in that group as well. I mean,
so Senegal also got 4 points and they made it out. So yes, you can see clearly that like countries tried, Ghana tried, we got 4 points. Back in the days, that 4 points could have qualified us. Exactly. But the group we were in was tough, and to see South Korea qualify. So,
but come to think about it, I think almost all the African teams, did except Morocco. The 4 other countries had 4 points. Tunisia had 4 points as well.
Yeah, I don't remember Tunisia
ever getting. They normally they are always scored in the group stages.
But Charlie, Vincent Abubakar, Charlie, the guy be player.
I was about to ask that amongst the African countries, which players stood out in the group stages, Charlie, before we go to the round of 16?
Vincent Abubakar stood out. He and Kudus stood out. Vincent Abubakar and Kudus were the best. Even the Senegalese, you can't even spot any player that really stood out for the Senegalese. It was.
Can it be based on their game plan, them playing teamwork instead of individual football?
I think individually they stood out for themselves. Kudus stood out for himself individually. He got an assist in Andrea Ayew's first goal at the World Cup. Then he eventually scored 2 goals. Never has any Blasters player scored 2 goals in 1 match. They're not even our great Asamoah.
Wow, that's an achievement.
Yeah, that's a great achievement. Abubakar, see, in all of the games he was on the bench. Then they brought him on, and guess what?
I think the first game he didn't play at all.
Yeah.
Why?
They also had their own monopoly and their own player interference over there, where Samuel Eto'o is being accused of interfering in Gobert Song's player selection in their World Cup squad. Because can you believe that Andre Onana was not imposed for Cameroon throughout the tournament?
So I hear about Onana's case. I don't really know. A lot of people might also have not have a lot of.
So imagine having Abubakar and putting him on bench.
Yes. It doesn't make sense, Charlie, because I think he was one of the highest goal scorer at the African Cup, right?
About 7 goals.
So why was he on the bench,
Charlie?
And why was Onana on the bench?
A lot of things goes on, and you just can't explain. But a lot of people also say that.
Personally, going to the World Cup, I had the feeling Samuel Eto'o was being strict with player selection. I don't know how far it is true, but that's what I heard.
And player selection, people interfere in player selection. It happens everywhere. Even with Mourinho at Real Madrid, there were times that player selection problems were there. Even at Manchester United, before the coming of Louis Van, the coming of Eric Ten Hag, our former coach, also had issues, because there were times you felt like Maguire should be on bench. Then you hear issues that Maguire has signed a deal with a contract that he cannot be benched for a number of games, so he has to play about 30 games in a season. You know, some of the players, their contract clauses come along with that.
Well, I feel that one is with the club teams. I mean, that's a contract. But this one, you are being called upon to come play for your country. So there's no contract there as to show who should play. I mean, it's in this country that we know some people already have their starting place. I don't know about other countries.
But let me ask, what do you think about the Ayew brothers?
Ayew brothers, I think, sometimes when you least expect of them, that is when they perform. When you expect them to perform, they flop. So they are a mixed feeling. I don't know. Personally, I think Jordan, we've given him so much time to improve. But I mean, it's still the same. Jordan, I have my doubts.
But
for Andre, I feel the way we should use him is to start him from the bench.
Well, I think it was.
If you look at Tunisia, they have this guy Kasri. Kasri comes from the bench, and his output is super amazing. because when the team is tired, he comes to run them down. Now look, Tunisia's goal again. I mean, he started in that game.
Yeah.
He scored their only goal in that tournament. Ghana scored 5 goals and considered 7.
Charlie.
Tunisia scored just one, and we had 4 points. Tunisia scored just once, and they had 4 points.
Charlie.
You understand? So I feel the way we use the day. Look at Pepe. Pepe is 39.
Yeah, Charlie, he's playing.
He's still kicking.
Football.
I don't think he's. I mean, the day's time is up in the Black Stars. I think it's the way we need to
even if he starts a match, maybe Charlie, after 45
minutes, get him out.
Yeah.
Get somebody by then.
Because in the Uruguay match, immediately after he missed the penalty, Charlie,
he was gone.
But in the first game against Portugal, after he scored that goal, the motivation was coming.
No, I think after that goal, yes. I mean, the guy was gassed. If you look at the day in the fourth, he was actually calling for the halftime. He was gassed. The day was gassed. But then after the goal, I mean, I think he could have stayed on for like some 10 minutes before coming off. He himself and Kudus.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but Kudus also, I don't know if he has some fitness issues.
No, Kudus doesn't have fitness. He plays for 90 minutes at Ajax.
But he looked, I don't know whether it's the weather, but he looked tired in one of the games.
Charlie.
I think
sometimes the balls are not coming to the strikers or the forwards. That's where the players struggle and also making a lot of.
You have brought me to that's a nice idea. Yeah. You have brought me to another question. What's your take about? After this question, we need to look at other issues because it's more like based on the Black Stars. I don't want to be that. But what's your take on Inaki Williams?
Inaki Williams.
A lot of people think he was a flop of the tournament.
You could say so, but well, since Asamoah Gyan left the scene, Ghana has struggled to get any suitable replacement to fill in the gaps when it comes to the striking department of the Black Stars. Felix Afena-Gyan has played a lot of games, struggled, scored only one goal against what's the name? Central African, Madagascar, the game that we played at Cape Coast. Then unfortunately he didn't make the final squad. So Inaki Williams, Charlie, it's not his fault. It's based on our style of play. If we change a little bit of our style of play, I tell
what style of play
he makes good runs. His positioning is on point. If you listen to Asamoah Gyan, he tells you that his positioning is on point. He makes good runs, but it's just that the balls doesn't come. And maybe Charlie,
I feel our biggest problem with the Black Stars is creative midfield. Someone that can pick, someone like Modric that can see a run and pick a pass. Someone like Fabregas that can pick the pass.
That's Partey.
But then
you played Partey as a 6. You played Partey as a defensive midfielder. Partey's role at Arsenal is different from the
what he played at Black Stars.
No, it should be different. But we play him like the way he's playing for Arsenal. Because at Arsenal there is Odegaard who plays that position.
That's the 8th role.
But the 8th role. But in the Black Stars, Partey should be playing the 8th.
Who is playing the 8th role in the Black Stars?
The 8th role looks like Kudus, Andre Ayew. Kudus sometimes is on the flank. Andre Ayew is playing.
I looked at a game. I think
we are playing double defensive backs, DM. So it's hard for you to see the 8th. You get the point. So you have your 4 back. Then you have 2 defensive midfielders here. So right now you have 5 players. No, you have 5. 6. Then you have 2 of your players on the flanks. So making 8. Then you have 2 left as strikers. You get it. So 10 and 9. So that is the issue.
Yeah. So, but what you feel say? The formation where you feel say it could be good.
4-3-2-1 be the best formation. It's got 4-3-2-1. You have 4 of your defenders, then 1 defensive midfielder, then you have Partey playing the 8, then you have your left and right if you want to go with Jordan and Kamal de Sulemana, then you can have your Kudus playing up front with Partey in the 10 and 8, then you have your striker over there, Inaki Williams or Antoine Semenyo. It will be cool.
Would you have preferred Semenyo over Williams?
I think Semenyo is more of Edin Dzeko. It's a substitute who comes on to score goals, and that is how he is. So I won't start Semenyo, although he's good. Maybe also for Daniel Kofi, coming on as a substitute, Charlie, he should have been alert. Charlie Daniel Kofi, to me, he didn't get enough playing time, so he was one of my flops at the World Cup because he didn't get enough playing time.
What about this Hasselhoff guy?
Daniel Friebani, Charlie, the local players, they don't.
What's your take about Friebani?
Player where you take and play friendly match against Switzerland, where Charlie,
I feel that game he was the man of the match.
Charlie, where you go bench him, all you can do is say,
tournament long, take not even a single second in that tournament. I feel that's why I feel the low for the coach. The low side.
We Ghana staff, you are to blame, Charlie. You get Chris Hughton where you go coach Premier League teams, Newcastle, you go coach Nottingham Forest, you coach Tottenham, you play Tottenham, then you make him technical advisor to a coach who hasn't gotten anything on his CV. Like, say, imagine say you be chief driver, where somebody can be learning driver, he learn, where they say make he rather drive you. Go Akosomo, you know, be that he go die. Charlie, that be the issue where he did there.
I think you have given a vivid explanation about that situation,
Charlie.
But let's go away from the Black Stars. You were saying you rank Morocco,
Cameroon,
Senegal,
maybe Ghana,
then Tunisia. Yeah. Okay, I think I understand why Ghana before Tunisia.
Yeah.
With the number of goals scored,
I consider
a lot. I mean, looking at the Senegal-England game, I'm going to do more of the African teams now because I mean, obviously that's where.
Senegal,
England
game. Senegal gave a lot of respect to England. That is their shortfall. Charlie shouldn't have given them much respect. That's what Ghana did against Uruguay. It was too much respect, and they ended up losing. I didn't expect them to lose that by
myself. I didn't
number
expect
of goals. They were unfortunate. They couldn't score goals and all that. Charlie,
I expected an extra time against England versus Senegal.
Yeah, but Charlie, be bad.
So sad for them. They were touted to do the most for African continent at the World Cup.
You don't get Sadio Mane who helped them to win the AFCON. So Charlie, sometimes
I think Senegal's issue goes beyond Sadio Mane because even with Sadio Mane at the African Cup of Nations, they weren't scoring that much.
Senegal don't they score goals, so they be good at defending. Where if the goals really come, then definitely the opponent will take advantage of them.
Yes.
And threaten their defense, then that is where they couldn't withstand.
Sorry.
Yeah. So, Charlie.
Now we see Senegal out. Do you think this is the end of the golden generation for the Senegal national team, or do you think they would come out with another squad that would be better? At the next World Cup.
Well, they have their team is a blend of old and new. They are not like the Tunisian team that were solely a lot of old players. It's a blend of new and old players. So yes, Edward Mendy can go for another World Cup tournament. I don't know for Sadio Mane. I don't know for their defender over the Chelsea defender over Koulibaly. I don't know if he can go, but they have the Watford player over there.
He's a good guy. He's a good lad.
Yeah, he scored against Liverpool some 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, he's a good lad. So you think they can?
Yeah,
you can see them. I mean, and
their player interference is not like other African countries.
Okay. Looking at, I think there's in the North Africans.
Yeah.
I mean,
Charlie, they're North Africans. Charlie.
I think Ghana's Black Stars, we need a North African coach. That's what I think, because they are doing something good in the North.
Charlie, you know one thing about the coach? The coach, prior to his defeat to what was the country? France. You know, it was only some Oboid who had defeated him when it comes to the Ghanaian coaches he had played with. He has lost like just 4 games in his coaching career from 2021 till now.
Which country's coach?
He was Morocco's coach. He was formerly the coach of Wydad Club. WAC.
So the one they came to Ghana in
As
a score 1-0.
Charlie.
I still remember my sports.
Charlie.
I'm a sports. Wow, that's a big achievement for Boeru.
Like
6 something. I don't want to talk about that.
Charlie, yes, someone Boeru has gotten his achievement over him.
Exactly.
You know, they bet when I coach it for a year, but Charlie, see what he did do. But he too, he has tried. He came into the scene in August. Now he has taken Morocco too, where all most
no
African
Africa and even foreign coach has ever done for Africa.
So Charlie, for him there, Charlie, his CV
is super sweet.
I wouldn't doubt even if he gets a chance to coach
an European team. Sweet. Looking at the other, I mean, obviously Morocco, I mean, superb, going all the way to the semi-finals.
Yeah.
And yesterday,
just one goal.
Yesterday, I was so sad seeing them lose. But I wanted a Modric win for his last, I think, official World Cup and his ending his World Cup career.
I wanted Morocco to get a medal at least at the World Cup, so that Charlie can show their children that at least went to the World Cup. So
this is a big achievement they can show to their children. Actually,
at least FIFA Infantino could have done something. Charlie. But generally, officiating at the World Cup has been bad.
Exactly.
Has been bad. Charlie.
What's your take on that? I was about to ask that.
Officiating be very, very terrible, Charlie. From the Ghana game, Ronaldo being awarded some low penalty, added time of 10 minutes, 9 minutes, Charlie.
I feel as for the other time, I'm in support of it because the delays and all that delayed tactics and all
Ghana, they win 3-2. How you feel?
Oh yes, obviously that's part of football. That's football for you.
Say, Charlie,
you understand?
That match make the girls say, Charlie, 10 minutes be enough. Charlie.
But Charlie, but looking at the at World Cup in general, the whole, I mean, Qatar spent organization and everything. Qatar, the amount of money.
Those who have gone to the World Cup, you hear them speaking, Charlie. They said they've never seen this kind of organization from getting free bus to the stadium, and also one thing, the stadiums are very close. So let me explain it to you. So like, let me use Independence Square. So you're at Independence Square. The next stadium is at Accra Sports Stadium.
Wow.
Then the next stadium is at Independence Square. Then the next stadium is at let's say Osu Oxford Street. So they are all close. You get it?
Wow. Qatar itself, I hear, is a small.
Yeah, it's like,
especially Doha.
Yeah, it's like Kumasi. it's not that big, but Charlie, they've been able to organize a lot of things. Charlie, people say people die everywhere when they are building stadiums and big
infrastructures.
Yeah, people die, Charlie. That one, they happen. But just say the conditions where people were working under
the conditions of work and all that was.
But Charlie, generally the World Cup there, Charlie, the semi-final to the final, Charlie, it has been very, very tough.
Wow. So we just witnessed Croatia being ending as third. Who is your favorite goalkeeper? Who do you think will be the best player? Let's say best player first, then we'll go to goalkeeper.
Best player first. I'm not a Messi fan, but I'll give it to Messi. Charlie, Messi play ball. Huh? I swear to God. Me, I be Ronaldo fan, but the ball Messi play. Huh? Nah, Messi not the run, but if he get the ball, his awareness and vision be sharp. You know where every player they stand, then things. So Messi, Charlie, he be superb. You see the goal away and score against Netherlands. Charlie. Messi. See, if I be coach, I don't go make anybody mark Messi. I go make people mark Messi teammate. Because Messi, he don't get time to say they go score goal.
He's going to create avenue. He's going to use the fact to say he be Messi. You know, say he be Messi. People
Charlie,
go like
the ball give in teammate, make you go finish up. So Charlie, Messi
is your best. Who do you think was the? I mean, obviously you say Bono be the best.
Yeah, I think Bono.
Best goal.
Richarlison. A lot of people say Richarlison. Again, for Brazil was superb. Yeah, I agree with that. But you can't take away that goal scored by Van Persie. Never.
No, that goal. I think will be the goal of the of a deck or two. I mean, the World Cups, 4 World Cups put together, I think will be the best goal.
Yeah.
Best team.
Oh,
best team.
Morocco. I don't have any team like Charlie. Inspiration.
Out of all the 32 teams,
Charlie,
Morocco was the best.
Charlie,
I think Brazil was the best.
Brazil, Charlie. They lost to which country?
I think no. I mean,
Croatia.
obviously, but if you look at the way they play,
Charlie, losing to
they
Croatia,
lost in penalties. I mean, it was just
Charlie.
and penalties is for it's a game
but
for everybody.
Charlie, you should have avoided the penalties. That's it.
I mean, they nearly did.
I
I mean,
mean,
with that,
Brazil tried to then struggle for strikers. So Charlie, since Ronaldo left the scene, they've struggled for strikers.
But they didn't look like they were struggling in this World Cup with Richarlison. But they had Firmino, they had Bobby Firmino, they dropped Bobby Firmino. There's a lot of strikers. I mean, they've had they in their disposal, unlike Ghana. I mean, they have a lot of strikers. Well, I mean,
the best coach for me, I think, Didier
best coach. I was
Deschamps.
going to the best coach.
Didier Deschamps has been very good with France. Back-to-back finals,
Yes.
Charlie. It's not easily done at the World Cup.
It's not at all.
Yeah, I'll give
hardly. I don't think our generation will have seen something like that.
Charlie,
I don't think
this generation they will enjoy you.
Charlie, we they enjoy. Wow, we they see a lot of things.
So, Charlie, when you go get to Ronaldo and Messi rivalry,
Charlie, never. Yeah. I don't think we'll have. I mean, we are seeing Erling Haaland and we are seeing Mbappe, but I don't think we'll see that kind of a rivalry between them.
Yeah. But Charlie, Deschamps took this France team with lots of injuries. Kante is not there.
Nobody
is not there.
Yes, obviously they.
The whole Benzema 2 World Cups. He has not gone to the World Cup with Benzema, but yesterday he has gone to 2 World Cup finals.
Wow.
Last 4 years, Benzema was on suspension. This time that he has the opportunity to play for France, injuries is worrying.
Wow.
But you get a medal because his name
obviously is part of the 26-man squad. But what's your take? The finals. Who is going to win the finals? Charlie. We've not watched it yet. So today is the finals.
So me, I always talk to you, Charlie. I want France to win it, and I want Mbappe to keep the Ronaldo legacy going. Because Charlie, if Ronaldo can't make it to the final, then Mbappe has to keep it. But Charlie, somewhere in my mind, my heart is saying France, but my mind is telling me, Charlie, the thing where Messi they can't do, forget Charlie.
Similar situation with me. Well, it's been an amazing ride with Olonka.
Yeah.
Follow this guy on all platforms. Please name your
Sports Update Ghana, Sports Update Ghana on YouTube, me Adama on Facebook, and Charlie. Follow me anywhere else on Ghana. Joseph Adama Fio
on social media.
Yeah, but if you want sports to read, Ghana Web Sports.
Thank you for coming on this platform.
It's been an
amazing
ride with Olonka.
Catch you on another episode. Bye.